Let's talk about our new product, Shortcake Mixes here. We're so excited, and how adorable is this precious package. Everything is in this pack for you to make the most fabulous dessert biscuits, shortcakes, and I'm here to show you how to do it. So here's my first tip about biscuit making, shortcakes, buttermilk, whatever you're making. Make it double the amount because it's a mess. And it takes some time, so you might as well be really fruitful in your efforts. So I've actually started with 2 bags of the mix already in my bowl, and I'm just gonna take a whisk and I'm just gonna fluff up the flour mixture here. Remember, I'm doubling the recipe, so I have my milk portioned out here, and I'm gonna add my vanilla, and I'm gonna use the whisk again to mix that in. Once you have the mix fluffed up with the whisk, then we're just going to take our room temperature butter. This is 16 tablespoons or 2 sticks, super easy. Shortcakes are all about the fat, so it's double the fat. And we're just gonna mix in that butter into that flour mixture until we get all of it incorporated, snapping it in with our hands and getting it to finely grated Parmesan cheese texture. So now you can see that we have that finely grated Parmesan cheese texture with the flour and the butter. And I'm just gonna create a little well in the center, and I'm gonna slowly add in my liquid. You really need to add a little bit at a time, and know that depending on the temperature outside, the humidity level, it's just gonna totally depend on how much you use. Now we've got a good little mound of dough. I'm gonna pull in my rolling pin. I'm gonna flour that a little, and I'm just going to use that enough to get it even on the top. I'm not kneading it. This dough is perfect the way it is. The less you mess with it, the better. And I'm gonna make sure I've got about 2 fingers high. So with this shortcake dough, you don't wanna go quite as high as we like to talk about in our buttermilk biscuit demos, because that butter and that sugar are gonna make this rise a little bit higher than normal. So now we are ready to stamp out. I have parchment lined sheet pan. I have my dry dusting flour nearby. I'm going straight down and coming right back up, and then going back in the flour. And then we're gonna have these touching on the pan. I got about 12 biscuits here with a little bit left over, and this is your treat for all your hard work. You can also make this dough into sweet crackers. You can fold it over the back of a muffin tin and make yourself a little ice cream bowl for the summer. I have a preheated 350-degree oven. I've taken that remaining butter that's in the recipe instructions and I've melted it, and I'm just gonna brush each shortcake with a little more butter, because more butter is always better. And then this is not required, but I love turbinado sugar, so we like to add a little topping of turbinado sugar before they bake. And these are gonna bake in a 350-degree oven for about 16 to 18 minutes. I'm gonna put my timer on for 10 minutes, and then I will turn the pan. It's dinging. The shortcakes are ready. Let's get them out. It smells so delicious in my kitchen. Yum! And just because you can't ever have enough butter, we're gonna add just a little bit more. And I'm just gonna take a little bite off the top because I can't resist. The smell of the vanilla and the sugar of this biscuit is the perfect dessert. I think you're gonna love it.